Rav Moshe Dragan Zatzal heard the following story from the Chafetz Chaim, Zecher Tzadik Livracha. There was a man who was a peddler. He would go from town to town selling merchandise, which he would get from a wholesaler. And this wholesaler would give him the merchandise on credit. And after he would sell the merchandise, he would take the money and go back to the wholesaler and pay him. One time he was not successful. He wasn't able to sell enough to pay back the credit that he owed. And so he came to the wholesaler, and the wholesaler said to him, look, I feel bad. I know you can't pay me, but I can't give you any more merchandise on credit. From now on, you're going to have to pay for your merchandise up front. I can't give you credit anymore. So the peddler turns to him and says, what am I going to do? I don't have money up front to give you up front in order to get merchandise. Please be kind to me. The wholesaler says, there's nothing I can do. You already owe me now. You already have debt. How can I possibly give you more credit? So the peddler says, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm asking you to give me more credit, yes, for me, for my own reasons, because obviously I need to support my family. But I want you to understand, Mr. Wholesaler, it's not just for me that you're doing a favor so that I can support my family, but it's also for you. Because if not, I'm not able to make any more money, then I'm not going to be able to pay you back the debt that I already owe you. So it's worth it for you to take a chance with me again to give me more merchandise on credit so that I can pay you back. Otherwise, that money will never get paid. Says the Chafetz Chaim, Zochreinu l'chaim. We ask Hashem, remember us for life. From the beginning of Rosh Hashana till the end of Yom Kippur, we say this so many times. Throughout a service in Tshuva, we ask Hashem, Zochreinu l'chaim, remember us to life. Melech Chafetz b'chaim, Hashem, who desires life. V'chosveinu b'sefer ha'chaim, Hashem, please inscribe us in the book of life. Lima'ancha, for you, Hashem, Elokim Chaim, the one who grants life. And of course, the question is, Limancha, for you, Hashem. We're begging Hashem for life. And we're saying that our life is for Him? What, are we trying to manipulate, to fool Hashem? What does that mean? So the Chafetz Chaim explains exactly the story of the peddler and the wholesaler. We are the peddlers and Hashem is the wholesaler. And we owe a tremendous debt to Hashem because He's given us Chaim. But what did we do with that Chaim? What do we do with the merchandise that Hashem gave us? Is it simply Chaim in which we breathe? In which our hearts are beating and we're alive? Or is it a Chaim in which we are selling merchandise in order to pay back the debt that we owe to HaKadosh Baruch Hu for granting us life? And so we say to Hashem, we are going to live a life, Hashem, which will be beneficial, not just for us that we get to be alive, but it'll be beneficial for you because we are going to live our lives so that you will be happy. Because we're going to live our lives based on how you want us to live. If you grant us another year of life, we are going to make sure, even though we have debt, even though we may have made mistakes in the past, if you give us this chance now, we are going to sell this merchandise. We're going to use the Chaim, the life that you give us, to pay back the debt. And the way we're going to use it is by making sure that we do our very best when it comes to that which you want us to sell, Chaim. By making sure that we are most adherent, as best as we can, better than last year, to living a life full of Torah, of mitzvos, of connection, of commitment, of tefillah, of chesed. And by doing so, the wholesaler, the Rabbanu Shalom, will look down and say, you know what? It was worth it giving that person credit. It's worth it because look what they did with the credit that I gave them. Look what they did with another year of Chaim, another year of life. May we be Zocha as we welcome Tov Shin Pei Beis. We welcome 5782. May we be Zocha, may we merit that Hashem grants us another year of life, but not simply life to breathe. life to live a Torah life. Life that will make Hashem so proud and so happy that He granted us this tremendous gift of life that we experience every day. Wishing everyone, Iksiva v'chasima tova, may we all be inscribed in the book of life together with our family, with our communities this year, and may we be the beneficiaries of Hashem's tremendous bounty for a wonderful year to come. Thank you for listening, and Shana Tova to all.